The Indus Valley civilization, with its magnificent cities and advanced knowledge, gradually faded away around 1500 BCE. But this was not the end of India's story. From the ashes of the old, a new era began to take shape. Across the subcontinent, different regions embarked on unique journeys of development. Over the next 1500 years, a rich tapestry of cultures, economies, and political systems would emerge, laying the groundwork for what we know as India today. This period, from roughly 1500 BCE to the 6th century BCE, was a time of significant change. The disappearance of the Indus cities did not mean a complete break with the past. Instead, it marked a shift in the centers of population and power. People moved to new areas, adapted to new environments, and developed new ways of life. This era witnessed the rise of agricultural communities in the fertile plains of North India, the Deccan Plateau, and further south in Karnataka. Meanwhile, pastoral communities flourished in the semi-arid regions of the Deccan and South India, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of their herds and the changing seasons. These diverse communities, spread across the vast Indian landscape, began to lay the foundation for the complex social and political structures that would characterize later periods. Agriculture played a pivotal role in shaping the post-Harappan world. In the fertile Gangetic plains, communities began to cultivate rice and other crops, taking advantage of the abundant water resources and favorable climate. This region, with its rich alluvial soil, soon became a major agricultural hub, supporting a growing population and attracting new settlers. Further south, on the Deccan Plateau, agriculture developed along the river valleys and in areas where rainfall was sufficient. Millets were a staple crop, and farmers developed ingenious methods of water conservation, such as tanks and wells, to cope with the region's unpredictable rainfall patterns. In Karnataka too, agriculture flourished, with evidence suggesting the cultivation of rice, millets and pulses. The shift towards settled agriculture had profound consequences. It led to the establishment of villages which gradually grew in size and complexity. Surplus food production allowed for specialization of labor, with some individuals dedicating themselves to crafts, trade, or religious practices. This, in turn, led to the development of social hierarchies, with some families accumulating more wealth and influence than others. From about the first millennium BCE onwards, a fascinating cultural phenomenon emerged in Central and South India, the megalithic culture. Characterized by the construction of elaborate stone structures known as megaliths, this culture left behind a tangible record of its beliefs and practices. These megaliths varied in size and shape, ranging from simple dolmens, consisting of a large capstone resting on upright stones, to complex stone circles, cairns, and menhirs. While the exact purpose of these megaliths is still debated, they are widely believed to be burial monuments. Excavations have revealed that many megaliths served as tombs, containing skeletal remains, pottery, iron tools, and weapons. The presence of iron objects is particularly significant, as it indicates the growing use of iron technology during this period. The megalithic culture was not monolithic. It displayed regional variations in architectural styles and burial practices. Nevertheless, the widespread distribution of megaliths across a vast geographical area suggests a degree of cultural interconnectedness. The construction of these impressive stone monuments required considerable effort and coordination, indicating the existence of organized communities with shared beliefs and rituals surrounding death and the afterlife. By the 6th century BCE, a significant political transformation was underway in North India. Out of the numerous small kingdoms and tribal republics that dotted the Gangetic plains, 16 larger and more powerful states, known as the mahajanapadas, emerged. These mahajanapadas, meaning great realms, marked a crucial step toward the formation of larger empires. Each mahajanapada had its own capital city, a standing army, and a system of taxation. Some were monarchies ruled by kings, while others were republics governed by elected assemblies. Among the most powerful mahajanapadas were Magadha, Kosala, Vatsa, and Avanti. These states engaged in diplomacy, alliances, and of course warfare, competing for resources and territory. The rise of the mahajanapadas coincided with significant social and economic changes. Iron technology, which had emerged earlier in the megalithic culture, spread rapidly throughout North India. Iron plowshares allowed farmers to cultivate heavier soils, leading to increased agricultural productivity. Iron weapons gave a military advantage to those who possessed them. Of all the mahajanapadas, Magadha, located in present-day Bihar, emerged as the most powerful. Several factors contributed to Magadha's rise to dominance. Firstly, its location in the fertile Gangetic plains gave it a strategic advantage in terms of agricultural wealth and population. Secondly, Magadha was rich in iron ore, which provided it with the raw material to manufacture weapons and tools. Thirdly, Magadha possessed a strong army and ambitious rulers who were determined to expand their territory. Kings like Bimbisara and his son Ajatashatru were ruthless and ambitious, employing diplomacy, marriage alliances and warfare to subdue their rivals. Ajatashatru, in particular, is infamous for imprisoning and allegedly murdering his own father to seize the throne. Fourthly, Magadha's control of the Ganges River, a major trade route, gave it access to valuable resources and revenue. The Ganges also facilitated communication and transportation, allowing Magadha to project its power over a wider area. By the end of the 6th century BCE, Magadha had annexed several neighboring states and emerged as the dominant power in North India.